Just imagine being in the crowd of people after the assassination of Dr. King. Dr. Hicks is going to portray Coretta Scott King after Dr. King's assassination, where they killed Martin, but they couldn't kill the dream.
Right now.
All right.
Good evening. I was born April 27, 1927 in Marion, Alabama. I was talented. I could play the violin and I love to sing. I was valedictorian of my high school. You know what I mean? I was smart. Intelligent, in fact. I went on to receive 2 collegiate degrees. I wonder, did you know that? It's funny how you think your life is going one way, but then something happens and shifts you in a totally new place. See, that happened to me. My whole life changed the day I met Martin. You all know him as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the man, the myth, the legend, better yet, the dream. But to me, I know him as my husband, my friend, and a true king. He was my Martin. See, you don't know me by my musical achievements, but you know me by my strong presence standing beside the man who was a pastor, a minister, and a civil rights genius. You know me by the way I fought for civil rights. My husband and I stood hand in hand and marched and protested with all our might. See, you know me by the bus boycotts and civil rights acts that through blood, sweat, and tears we fought, were jailed, and beaten to enact. You understand my mediation skills and my time-honored success to bring peace and justice to all. When called on, I stood the test. But you really know me for the greatest tragedy of my life. The day they stole my husband and took me from his side, the day they killed Martin. The one I love most. They tried to kill my hopes and his dreams by taking him away from me. They killed Martin. The father to my kids, the laughter in my life, my partner in social change, the bearer of my strife, the man that God raised up to defend us all. Yes, he stood tall, and he would change our course once and for all. They killed Martin. The fateful day when the gunshots rang out and pierced his chest, his body lay cold, and I knew we would forever be apart. They killed Martin. They killed Martin. They killed nothing. For they can't stop a dream, a speech, a movement in time, because when they killed Martin, they didn't steal what he left behind. They forgot one simple thing. This one thing was true. I was still standing, and that single thought grew. They tried to kill hope, but it pulsed stronger in my veins, for my faith in God grew, and I said it over and over again, let freedom ring. I shouted it loud during my speech to the veterans in Vietnam, until the last gun is silenced. I drew strength from the Almighty's arms. Yes, I stayed the course. They wouldn't stop me from living and moving forth. I opened up a center in honor of his name. I called it the Center for Nonviolent Social Change. I didn't stop there. No, I continued the legacy. Not by his side, but in my heart. He grew, and I know he'd always be with me. I fought a bitter battle and waited 15 years for this very day we celebrate.